A warm welcome to the tradingmentors.com. This is Chris. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. And this is the weekly Forex forecast. But we don't just cover Forex, of course. We cover gold, oil, silver, indices, Bitcoin, a whole load of markets that we look at and analyze every day. So if you're looking to join me every day, then I'll be happy to have you on board. I've been trading for 30 years. It's longer than that, but I just get a bit depressed if I look back too long. So we're going to do the weekly Forex forecast for the 30th to the 3rd of February. And last week's results it was relatively quiet, wasn't it? Pound yen plus 50, gold plus 241, Aussie Canadian plus 65, Aussie USD minus 75, US yen minus 70, and oil plus 74 as it turned out on Friday. So whatever that ends up to be, I don't know. I don't count pips. I just look at my account and see it growing month on month. So we're going to have a look at the DXY. Very important. We do continue to look at that. Is it risk on? Is it risk off? We'll have a look at that for the coming week. There's lots of data coming out this week, so just be aware of that. Triple bottoms and triple tops are an amazing way to trade. And I'm going to show you that. As you may know or may not know, I love double bottom and double tops on order blocks. They are fantastically profitable. But this is, it doesn't happen every day, but nonetheless, there are opportunities. And there was one on oil on Friday, and I'll show you how that works, why it works, and how you can profit. We'll have a look at the indices, see where the stocks are going. Then commodities, gold, silver, and oil, of course, with the gold software and the oil software. And then again, the double bottoms, we're always looking for those. There's a few of those going on at the moment, the best tools to use. Full Forex analysis and coaching. So the coaching is going to be the triple top and bottom today. And each day that I do my analysis, I do coaching at the same time for people who have the tools and the advanced pro charts. At the end of this video, it's about 15 minutes long, it's not long, I'll give you my favorite trades for this week. So put your feet up, have a cup of coffee, and enjoy the next few minutes. And if you want to become a member, it's 14-day free trial, so zero risk, cancel any time, but I think you'll enjoy it and hopefully learn something. So this is, I'm jumping straight into oil, by the way, because we had a nice move on Friday. Congratulations to everybody who has the oil software. This is the Advanced Pro Charts, and I posted this into the VIP room a few days ago. We saw that we had a sell here on a double top. If you remember, if you're one of my members, we'd have spoken about this. And we had a target of 79. And we expected a pullback. And it did. It bounced off the 50-day moving average, which is perfectly normal, and went back up to $82. And that is the triple top. Now, I'm going to go into this in a bit more detail later on, just so you get the hang of it and see how it works. But whenever you see a double top formation on the chart, this is drawn automatically for you, so don't worry. This will be on your chart. And once you spot that, you're just waiting for the price to come up for the third time, and then you're immediately going to sell it, making sure that your stop is above the area of resistance, above the order block, in this case 82.80. Now, this is quite explosive when you get a treble top, because the price has failed twice, and the third time it's quite aggressive often, once it actually starts to move, and it hit our target of 79.04 for 279, it says there. So if you've done that, congratulations. This is the oil software, the same chart on a 30-minute chart, but as you can see, if you want confirmation at the point of the order block, then you can sell it. And that was about 4:30 UK time on Friday. So you could have got in any time there. This is not a 1-minute chart, 5-minute chart, 30-minute chart, very slow, but you'll get the sell signal at that point as well if you want confirmation. Often you don't need that because you can't beat the chart all the time. When you have a triple top, just get in. Don't even hesitate. And there are some opportunities coming up, which I'm going to go through in the next few minutes. Well, after all that, shall we see what's going on, or what's likely to happen this week? There's lots of data out this week. First Friday of every month, there's non-farm payroll at 1:30 UK time. So be aware of that. And there's lots of other data as well. So have a look at that. I'm a technician, so I'm interested in what's going on with interest rates, inflation and non-farm payroll, but generally speaking, I'm happy to trade and take the risks. I won't put a US dollar trade on until I see confirmation of which direction the DXY is going. Even though I've said that, I've got a short position on euro dollar. So generally speaking, I will be avoiding the US dollar. And this is why, really, we've got a nice double bottom and price indicates, well, it could start to move up. We can't see it there. We had divergence back here somewhere on the MACD. And so therefore the pressure is likely to go up. But we can see a whole load of resistance lines here. But they are just being drawn really because the markets are sideways and they will continue to be drawn. We may even take these off shortly. But we need to see this price break the 50-day moving average. The double bottom indicates a target of 103.59. So that's what we're going on the basis, but we're not looking to go long any US dollar pairs yet until we get clarification and confirmation. But target for this week, 103.50. We do very well on the yens, don't we, when they move? And we've done, in the last couple of weeks, done very well. However, now we've seen a double top, which we had a couple of weeks ago, which was our opportunity to buy into the euro. So whenever this falls, then all the yens will be going up. That's the correlation. That's how it works. So we measure the direction of the yens by the yen futures. And as we can see here, there's a possibility that the price could, not confirmed yet, but it could move up as the predicted software says here. There's a long way to go. We need clarification. But as we see here, we've got a strong resistance line here. So my preference at the moment, until we get confirmation, and if you've joined me on my daily video analysis, then we'll follow this and see where it goes. And when we get clarification, then we can go into the yens. And there's lots setting up. We've got lots of double tops and double bottoms going on. I'm going to go over them with you, and possibly triple tops as well. So for me, still short. Target is way down here, but the next support area is 00761. Congratulations if you bought the Dow Jones. Going on to indices now. So what we do, we go through the list like this. So we start off with the DXY, yen futures, then we go into the indices, commodities, and then Forex. That's the way we do it every day. So we had a buy signal here above the 50-day moving average on the order block. We had a breakout of this trend line, which are automatically drawn for you. And of course, we had a target of 34,178. Likely to be hit if it's not been hit already. But there's a problem here. Okay, we're likely to see a double top in the next few days, so there is going to be an opportunity to sell this at some stage, and then it will fall back down to the 50-day moving average, wherever that may be along the way. And there's strong support lines for this as well, as you can see, so they will act as our targets if we get a double top. So for now, the target remains at 34,178, or even higher than that. It could be 34,268, the bottom of this deeper red resistance area, where we could see it roll over. We've got some new guys in YouTube and so on, so welcome to you guys, and apologies if I'm repeating myself for you guys who've been with me for a while. But the Nasdaq is a real example of how successful the charts are. So previously, a few weeks ago, December, actually last year, it seems strange saying that now, but last year we had a double bottom. This is highly indicative of a reversal on an order block. Our target was 11,520. We had a pullback, correction, retracement, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter, it's a pullback. And then we had a buy signal on the order block above the 50-day moving average. So this is a fantastic example of what you're looking for. Double bottoms, break of neckline, targets already set for you. This doesn't get any easier than this, guys. You could have a blank chart, and I could show you how to do that. You can draw double bottoms, you can draw support and resistance, order blocks. That's simple enough. You can't do it for all the markets. It will take forever. So this just makes life a lot easier. When you see a buy signal, that's your opportunity. Target 12,483. Congratulations if you traded the Hang Seng. We had a buy a few weeks ago, January 19th, not that long ago, 10 days ago, and the buy signal on the order block above the 50-day moving average. It doesn't get any simpler than this. And green candles also are indicative of the price moving up and staying up. There's no red candles at all, but it hit our target of 22,350. Congratulations. Now, you should not be in this. You can see why. It's now hit this order block, this deeper red, and hit our target anyway. And the predicted software is saying sell. So our target for this week, can you guess? There you go, 21,585. The S&P 500, as predicted, I gave you the prediction on the video, can't remember when, and on in the VIP room. So if you traded it, congratulations. There's a bit of a problem now, as you can see. It's now hit this resistance area, the order block. But if we're going to see the US 30, the Dow Jones move up, then this will follow it, of course. But the predicted software is saying it's going to roll over at this stage. I'm going to stick with 4,290 though. Somebody's made a lot of money in Bitcoin. It cannot be ignored. We predicted this breakout a couple of weeks ago when we had a double bottom on an order block. It broke out 17,000 and currently 23,560. Our target was the previous high, 21,453. And now the target is 24,194. Let's go on to commodities, and this is silver, $23.57. It's closed on. There's a few things going on here. We had a double top, if you remember from the previous videos, and it hit an order block as well. And here's a good example of a triple top. There's others coming up. I'll show you that. Sometimes hard to see, but you can see it. There's the double top, and there's one there. There's the triple top, as you can see, and it goes straight into the sell zone, and that is your sell. Now, sometimes it's really quick. So what you do, just put an order to open in the middle of that, or on the edge of that, $24.19, say 20 cents. And you make sure your stop is above that area, because the chance for this price breaking that are almost zero. Almost zero. And of course, you can have a target support at $23.10. That's how it works. Now there's a bit of a problem, isn't there? There's support for this price. There's support for this price here, but the predicted software is saying look out below, which indicates there's going to be some strength in the in US dollar in the next week or so. Now that much depends on the data coming out as well, doesn't it? The fundamentals. But technically, I would say this price is about to break. If it breaks the neckline is $23.10, then it's going to head for target of 21.66. So this is back to West Texas oil. We had a previous target on a buy down here of $81. It hit that. We had a double top in an order block in the sell zone, highly powerful, which I love those. And it hit our target of $79. But there's several opportunities here. There's one here after the double top, and there's one here. See how deep this goes in to the sell zone. the third time. So again, the chance for this breaking the stop of 82.80 are very, very unlikely. Highly probable to reverse at any point there. And as you can see here, I don't know if you can see that, there's a strong trend line here. If I follow it along here, automatically drawn for you. I'm going to show you this on gold as well. See how this price moves up? This is a support line. If it's broken, it becomes resistance line. So your resistance line is the entry point there or thereabouts. So let me repeat that. So whenever you have a support line and it's broken, it then automatically becomes a resistance line. And so the price is highly unlikely to break it again. And therefore, at that point, $82.23, somewhere around there, the price capitulated and fell as the orders came in to sell it. The target was $79. Now, what happens now? Well, I think this is showing signs of weakness and a reversal is being confirmed really. It's broken the 50-day moving average, so we have another target. Can you guess where it is? So it's $74.65. The target drawn here is $74, but you know, it could bounce off this support area here as well. So a great example of triple top opportunities. Congratulations if you traded the gold. Many buy signals on the 4-hour chart, as you can see, above the 50-day moving average, above the order block. Another example, as I posted in VIP room, a pull back to 1921, which was the support area, and a bounce off the order block, and then straight back up to 1945. So congratulations on a very quick trade if you had that. Buy signal, lots of clues. And of course, now what happens next? That is the question. Let's do some homework. It's above the 50-day moving average. It's hitting an order block. Now, for this to be a buy, it has to break this line here, doesn't it? See this strong resistance line? But in addition, there's also lots of strong support lines for it as well. So this is forming a nice wedge formation. So this is going to get broken in the next few days. And, well, the target's going to be 1945 again, isn't it? However, once we get up to there, guess what? We have a double top. So it could be the end of the weakness of the dollar at this point. We'll have to wait and see what the data gives us. If the price breaks the 50-day moving average and this resistance line holds, then of course it's going to break down this wedge formation to the bottom, and then the target's going to be 1878, call it 1880. Round figure. So we're going to keep an eye on this for the next few days. Follow me on the daily video analysis. Sign up free for 14 days. And then you get VIP room free, where I post the charts on a regular basis. I've gone back to oil just as a reminder for people who've got the Advanced Pro charts. Look out for the stochastic at this point here when it's a triple top, overbought, double top, overbought. It has no choice. This price has gone too far is what it's saying, and has to capitulate and move down. Back down to the 50-day moving average, triple top, down to target $79. Onto the Forex. And this is the pound USD. And as we can see, we've got a double top moving up to a triple top. Hello. Is there anybody there? And we've got an overbought stochastic as well. So, and also the predicted software, guess where it's going. So we've got a big target here, guys, and we expect the dollar to start to move up. So let's put a target in here of 11925. Okay. Now there's some support here, but it's below the 50-day moving average, so that's important. Okay, that should get taken out. If weakness on sterling and strength in the DXY, the US dollar, comes in, then of course these support areas will be taken out. They'll no longer exist. So let's see. 11925. Euro dollar double top. I love these on the order blocks, guys. As you know, this is a beautiful chart. Whether it works or not doesn't matter. It's what works in the long term, and we know it works well. So the sell area is the red area, and we have a double top, which is automatically drawn. I've drawn a line here. Now my opening position at the top, 10928, is now at break even. So it doesn't matter what the news is, doesn't matter what the dollar does. I've got the zero risk position, but the target for this week is, I've got 107. Let's change that. Let's just get this right. So I'm going for the top of that area. So it's 107.50. US yen, we had a loss on US yen. We had a buy order and it came down to the stop. That's what happened. We're now re-entered as we got a buy signal on an order block. So this is basically weaker yen is likely. So the yen futures going down. We don't know for sure, but nonetheless we've got a buy signal on an order block with a double bottom and strong support lines here as well. So the probabilities of this going up are very high. However, you know, anything can happen with the dollar and the yen this week, so we'll have to wait and see. Target for this week, 132.36. A double bottom on the US Canadian indicates another clue as to which direction the dollar is going to go, but obviously we have to wait and see. But this first bottom and the second bottom has been taken out, but we still have the pattern, so we'll have to wait and see on this one. Triple top on the Canadian yen. Look out below. Notice the predicted software. So this is going to go down, and the target is 94.80. We'll call it 94.80. So there's got a lot of risk to reward here. The stop should be above here. Let's do some calculations. Short. We're going in Monday morning. We're going down there. We're going that far, are we? Let's have a look. Oh, that's worth 3 times. We're going a little bit high on that order block, 95.25. So we've got 3 times risk to reward. We've got 74p stop loss. And notice how I pushed this. I put this at the top of that predictive software. All right. And the predictive software says the price is going to fall on an order block. Okay. Look out for that Monday morning. Pound yen, we've done very well on the pound yen. We're going to continue. So keep an eye on the pound yen. This is forming a triple top. You can see that. So this is one of the formations that I've been talking about. And immediately it gets to, you can go in at 161.25, the bottom of this order block. And you can have a target of 158.50. The extended price, 157.18. So keep an eye on that one. This is going to go down quick. Pound Swiss, we have been holding for quite some time. It feels like forever, but nonetheless, it's getting there, guys. Patience is one of the things you do have to have bags of in this business. And we have a target of 114.50, almost got there. We have a double top, but I'm not too concerned about that because it's not on an order block. The target for the second position is 114.66. Pound New Zealand, we had a double bottom here, which I traded very early down here. We're making money, but it's not going anywhere at the moment. The target is 1.932, another chance for a triple bottom. So as the price comes down to it hasn't got to hit the previous low, by the way. This is really important. The support here and where the orders to buy are all lining up in this area. So that's really important to understand. If you've been an institutional trader in the past, you know exactly where these are, and that's what they're waiting for. Okay, so the target is 1.9320. So my favorite trades for this week are pound USD, sell, target 11925. Canadian yen, target 95.25. There somewhere. There it is, 95.25. And the last one is pound yen, sell at 161.20, triple top, will target 158.50, and the extension to that is 157.20. So have a wonderful weekend, what's left of it, and please join me on my journey as I trade all these live during my daily video analysis, free for 14 days. See you there.